All right, so I was part of the invited VIP guests for the 40th anniversary screening of Big Trouble in Little China, which I worked on for 2 days, and let's see where we are.
To Malcolm, right?
Yeah.
On the arm, up here, there. Right here. Punch it up here.
Wherever you think it's going to be. All right, well, I'm in. I'm in the theater now. It's a pretty big theater. I got my VIP pass and everything. So, it's really hot, but the theater is the cool part here. I got to meet Gerald Okamura, who originally contacted me on Facebook to let me know about this, and just, originally I just thought I was an invited guest to come to the screening, and then as time goes on, they kept adding me to the VIP list, and then my name was on some of the publicity and the flyers as the Puppeteer, and then I was part of the panel that they were going to have for the Q&A.
40 years of Big Trouble. And we here at the Podcast Express would like to announce a special event which is going to be coming up on Saturday, July 25th at the Gardena Cinema. Yeah, there's going to be a Q&A, all these people that are going to be here for a meet and greet. We're talking about Gerald Okamura, the Wing Kong Golden Gun 6-shooter. We're talking Alan Howarth, music composer, along with John Carpenter.
Steve Johnson, a legend in special effects, will be there. Chris Mason, puppeteer, and the Flying Eye Guardian himself is going to be there.
My role just kept expanding to where I thought I was just attending the screening of the movie. So I was kind of nervous about that. I'd never done one of these Q&As before, but yeah, it was a whole lot of fun. So I'm just sitting here in the back row here, just inside the theater. There's a lot of people here. The lobby is really small and it's really hot, but this theater is super nice. I did get to meet and chat a little bit with Gerald Okamura. He was Golden 6-gun shooter, I think his character's name was. And I chatted a little bit with Steve Johnson, who was the special effects makeup supervisor on Big Trouble. Todd Masters was there, also from both from Boss Films, which is the effects house that did the effects on Big Trouble. That was Richard Edlund's company, famous from Star Wars. And like I said, there were all the stuntmen and actors were there for the Q&A, and Jeff Imada showed up during the event while we were all on stage. And the funny thing with Jeff was the one of the stunt coordinators on Big Trouble, and the funny thing is that a few years after Big Trouble, I was working as a full-time video editor for a company in Gardena, and we shot a bunch of martial arts videos, and one of them was the Bali Song knife video, which Jeff did. So I was the director and editor on that, and I wanted to chat with Jeff and just to see if he would remember me, but I didn't get a chance. I had to leave, and he was pretty swamped with all the guys from Big Trouble. I thought the screening went well. The movie really holds up. It's still really funny after all these years. It's funny how fast the movie goes and how snappy it is, and how just really funny it is. I've seen this movie 100 times. obviously. But yeah, it still holds up after all this time. It's one of Kurt Russell's funniest performances in a film. It's odd that he's viewed as the hero, but in reality, he's the sidekick of this movie. But all the actors totally own their characters. The theater, the Gardena Cinema, I don't think I'd ever been there before. I've driven past it hundreds of times. I used to live just a couple minutes away when I was living in Torrance. And but the theater's great. It's a huge theater. It's got a big screen. It's got that old-timey movie theater vibe. You know, the lobby's kind of small. It's got the exterior ticket booth outside with the glass windows that theaters don't really have anymore. I was a puppeteer. I worked on the Flying Eye Guardian with about 10 or 12 other puppeteers. From what I remember, everybody had a lever that worked an eye. Some of us had two levers. I remember this thing, the puppet, the animatronic puppet was huge. I'd say, 3 feet wide, like a beanbag chair size. And the one big part that we did was we did the sword that stabs it in the head, and then all the eyes go, ah! And I remember we did it several times, and we just couldn't get the timing right. And somebody suggested, why don't we do it in reverse, and then they can reverse the film. So it starts with the sword in the forehead, and all the eyes are out, wiggling, and they pull out the sword, and then everybody relaxes. So that's what you see in the film. And then we did some other, where the eyes are moving and the tongue is moving, and Lopan is speaking through the Guardian. So anyway, yeah, I think that was 2 days of work, and as I remember, it was pretty late. It was pretty late in production that we were doing this. It felt to me like maybe we were doing pickup shots. I don't remember exactly, but anyway, it was a huge amount of fun. I think I was 23 at the time I did that. So yeah, it was great. I want to thank Gerald Okamura for contacting me and hooking me up with Judy at the Gardena Cinema. I had a great time at the screening. And if you've never seen Big Trouble in Little China, you should try and find a copy of it. It's a really fun movie. And I worked on it. I did 2 days as a puppeteer. So there you go. All right, friends, we'll talk to you later.
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
It's a pretty amazing planet we live on here, and a man would have to be some kind of fool to think we're all alone in this universe.
There is a hidden world where ancient evil weaves a modern mystery.
What's going on here? Is this some kind of...
Magic. The darkest magic.
They call it Little China.
Finally, we shall bring order out of chaos.
It's where Big Trouble was waiting for Jack Burton.
Who? Jack Burton. Me.
Jack!
Jack?
Jack!
They told him to go to hell.
You make one move.
And that's just where he's going.
Somebody, I don't care who, tell me what is going on.
How are you gonna spring us?
I have no idea.
There are many mysteries, many unanswerable questions, even in a life as short as yours.
My destiny rests in your capable hands.
Hey, I'll do my best.
Oh, God, is this really happening?
take crackerjack timing, Wang.
1, 2, 3.
We may be trapped. Total concentration.
Safety.
Yeah. You ready, Jack?
I was born ready.
Way to go, Jack.
Jack Burton's coming to rescue your summer.
Hey, what more can a guy ask for?
20th Century Fox presents Kurt Russell in John Carpenter's Big Trouble in Little China.
It's all in the reflexes.